Hello, hello, hello. Kind of sound like Three Stooges warming up. Hello, YouTube. Shop supplies from a Dollar General store. Okay. We've had some of this in the past. A friend of mine gave me a little bit in the bottom of a can. I've never bought it myself, but it's like $4. We figured we'd get a can of it. So we're always using alcohol, and we can't find the 91% stuff, so we went with that. JB Weld. In the video, we will be repairing our broken wheel off our desk chair. We've had that chair for a few years, so something's bound to give. So I'll show you how we're going to repair that. Okay, spray paint. This looks like $1.50 a can. I got flat black and gloss black. Two cans of each, because we did paint our log chain. I know this is probably under $5. It's not the greatest carburetor cleaner. I like the Berryman whatever. Boy, if you're used to it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The Chemtrol B12, that stuff will eat plastic, paint, anything. So we got that. And then we made a trip to Harbor Freight during the week also. We wore out all the little brushes. I think we lost this size. We wore out the cut brush. Now, the last time I bought these is when I did the spare rims on my truck. Because I had welded one to a screwdriver bit. It was like a long bit, double-ended and Phillips bit, and I welded one. And I had that tool where I used the old cordless drill hooked right to the car battery, if you remember that. It worked really good for cleaning car rims, so that's been a long time ago. That's back when I first was using my tire changer, and I had a couple spare rims to clean up. One of them was red, if you remember. I cleaned it all up and painted it. Okay, these are probably around $5, but this was under $2. I showed this in a video the other day. It's not brass, it's steel. They probably put that on there so it doesn't rust. They're probably not trying to scam you because it says steel wire brush. I swear I seen a video where a guy showed and they told him it was a brass one and it wasn't. Well, at least on here they put it. But I seen somebody use this in a video on a rusted old knife blade. He does tools just by hand only. He has a hand grinder with a buffing wheel when he wants to buff the blades. I can't remember the channel. Sometimes I watch people's videos and I forget to sub to them for future stuff. So I just wait till they pop up, you know, and you're suggesting stuff on the screen. See something you might be interested in. Or go to your whatever it's good for YouTube homepage and look for tools and stuff. But there you go. Real quick on that. Okay, stay tuned. I'm not going to take any pictures. We'll pause on this for the item number, if you're interested. And I will pause for this on the item number. There you go. Okay. Stay tuned if you want to see me JB Weld this broken thing, because I tried my clear epoxy and it did not even last a week. So we'll take a break and then we'll start that video. You get 2 for 1 today. Okay, if you're still here, thanks for watching. Okay, here's how these wheels work. This axle is pressed into here, okay? So it's always pressed and then the wheels pop on and spin on there. Well, my fix was to drill this out so this will spin, okay? Because I'm going to epoxy this on here. And I've already poured some acetone and you can see it's still wet in there. Or clean. Out in here. We're going to epoxy that on there. We're going to put some tape on here so it can't get down in this part. We're going to put some tape so it doesn't pull that way. And we're going to make something from JB Weld. We'll put on there. And we'll let you know on a future date if it held. So, stay tuned. We'll be right back. These can be kind of hard to get back out after we put them in. It's kind of got a lot of snap ring. If you're careful and don't beat on with a big hammer, you can tap them back out of the bottom of the chair to pull it out of the leg of the chair. So, these came out just by pulling and twisting on it. So, here we go. We'll mix up a little batch. We'll get it down in the hole. I said we'll tape this so it can't go like that. And that way the tape around here so it can't get on the shaft. So, enough explaining. Let's just do this job and get it over with. Believe me, do not use a chair with one of these gone. I've already fell out of it. Don't laugh. I hear you laughing. I'm glad I caught myself. So I put the broken wheel part to the front, so I fall forward, not backwards or sideways. But no, don't use your chair if one of these is missing. If this whole thing's gone, it's bad enough with just one of these gone rolling around in this old wooden shop floor. So there's your safety tip. Repair it before use. Stay tuned. We'll be back. Okay, real quick tip of the day. Still cut the plastic down about that far. That way when I'm done, I'll put these tubes back in here and hang it on the wall instead of laying in a desk drawer somewhere or toolbox. I'll hang them up somewhere. Preferably maybe close to the stove where they're kind of warm if I need them in the future on a cold day. I think you know what I mean. See that? You can put them back in there. There you go. Let's mix up a little bit. We got that taped. We can put a whole bunch in there. We're going to pack it in there. Even bring it up, we're going to just fill it. So stay tuned. Okay, we mixed way too much, so we just slopped it all over there. And the tape's going to keep the axle from sticking in the hole, because it's taped good. I'm sure of that. I did the same thing with the other epoxy. That's holding the axle and the other wheel down in there. So, yeah. Now it's modified to where the plastic, like I showed you, I drilled a hole so the whole axle can spin. Because that's going to be solid. It's the only way I can think to repair it. And I don't know if you can buy any of these parts. But there you go. Thanks again for watching if you stayed in here for this little part.